Hey everybody, this is Bob Umlath with another tip from my book. This isn't Excel, it's Magic. This is tip 16, and you can get that book if you're interested at this link. Give you a second or two to either jot it down or take a screenshot so you can access it in a moment. And this is about using pictures in your graphs. So I have a simple graph here of these numbers 1, 2, 3, simple column chart. And I want to use the coins instead of the simple bar. So I can just get a picture from anywhere, import it, draw it. If I click on this and just do a plain old copy, Control C I'm doing, click on here, make sure that the bars are selected, and do a Control V. You now have these coins. However, if I right mouse click on this, I have more options, Format Data Series, and I come to click on this bucket. And if fill is not shown here, you just open it up with fill, and you can stretch, which you can see they are stretched, or I can stack them. Now I have each one of these represents a unit. So the number, each one of these looks like it's half a unit. Yeah, it's half a unit. So there's 2 for the first one, representing the number 1, 4 representing 2, and 6 representing 3. I could also stack and stretch. So here's units per picture is 1. So I have one of these pictures represents 1 unit. Pretty simple, but it's also kind of fun. I'm adding another tip to this trick. I'm sorry, another tip for you guys, having nothing to do with my book. But I saw Leila Garani introduce Python, which I'm not going to get into. And she used Python to, let's see if this is the one. Yeah. If you want to make a pivot table out of that, you really want to have these lined up so that standard Q1 138 was listed like standard Q1 138. And then underneath that, standard Q2 197. From here, this was a simple way to do it in Python, but I know nothing about Python, but I do know you can do this in plain old Excel. If I click anywhere in this group and I do /D and then P for pivot table, you get this. This is an old pivot table and pivot chart wizard. I think it died with the end of 2003, but it's still around. And if I click on multiple consolidation ranges, it makes the whole process pretty easy. I click on next, click on next again to create a single page field for me. And then the range is this whole thing. Click on that and I add it to the bottom, and I can just click on finish. And what I have is a pivot table that looks pretty much exactly like the original data. However, if I double click on the grand total of grand total, I have what I was originally looking for. So originally we had standard Q1 138. Standard is down here. Q1 138. And then standard Q2 197. So it's alphabetical. I just don't need this page field, so I can remove it. Click on it and delete it, or delete the whole column. I don't need it. Delete. And I have a table consisting of all that. What I'd share. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Till the next time. Bye-bye.